laughing and wailing through those.
Let's remember it started after OBS. And after I started streaming.
Ruin has come to our family.
Let's remember it started after OBS. Oh, Twitch. Twitch. Why do you leave it unmuted on my own? There should be 2 mute buttons.
I see something long absent in the sunken faces of passers-by. A glimmer of hope.
Okay, I think, yeah. I was prepping for that run here. I just need to do like one more, not a long one. It's like a short, yeah. Do a short into there. Oh, that's right, because you want it off. Never mind, not you. Not you at all. Okay, Dirk stab. Slice off. That makes you useful. Slice off. Quick stab. Here. I might have to use one of those guys, actually. Hereabouts going as healer. That's for damn sure. Let's see. Hereabouts. We got... Who else? We'll throw you in. It's a short. Hopefully there's no position screwing guy. Well, field. Oh, cultist. Have I ever seen cultist in the wheel? I don't know if I have. Alright, so then more. Okay, you I'm saving. That should go on the mission. You I'm saving should go on the mission. Don't know. She's gonna be out of the crazy house. So, pencils. I don't really like that because that's front row only. It's mid row. So you basically just have one of, and that a duelist advance. Check. That Dirk is. Is it Dirk? That's mid 2. Mid. Yeah, I can scoot him back 1. And he's got Dirk if I need to throw him further. And so that way it gives him the opportunity. This is the guy, right? No. This is the guy. Proficient. And a shovel. And that's all you guys get. I need the rest of the money. Only a short. Famous last words.
Corruption has soaked the soil, sapping all good life from these groves.
This is
Let us burn out this evil.
Come now, Lepa. You. Yeah, see? Eldritch Pull and crap like that. They are cultists here. I thought I'd seen cultists. I want to harvest a slice. No, slice off. We're gonna slice her off. Yeah. And then
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
that way you can't screw with my positioning. Actually, I could have not done that. I could have actually used Divine Judgment. Judgment! See no point in spending any more money on these guys until I can... yeah, the harvest. Yeah, this is gonna...
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles. As the fiend falls,
There we are.
a faint hope blossoms.
Your butt back. Continue on. And go.
The light, the promise of safety.
Light a torch. That's what I saw before. So it's like there's gonna be like a one room battle. Give me one of those in there. Ow. Ow. Good job. A torch. Upper first 12, they work, man. No scouting? Oh, because I let my touch go a little too. I'm dumb. Here's one shovel.
Nature herself, a victim to the spreading corruption, malformed with misintent.
Man, hunger, eat. My torch go low again. I'm an idiot. Scouting still worked. Alright. That's not very far. It's early. I did not get enough sleep. I don't care. He's oh shoot, that's bad. But he's getting tossed aside anyways. He's done with this because I don't like lepers. The reason why he got to stay at first was because he did awesome in the clutch.
Be gone, fiend.
So versa. If he gets too many negative things, he just is going away.
These nightmarish creatures can be
Or
felled.
maybe
They
he
can be
stays.
beaten.
I don't know. Maybe he stays. How many negatives does he have now? See, like he's got like, well, he's got way too many negatives. There's no sense in saving him. I don't really like lepers to begin with. Lepers and Crusaders, not my two least favorite character classes. And the one, yeah, the one character that can do bleed damage does bleed damage. Ah! Iron Jesus has left the building. Rebuffs now, and I have no direct heals. This is gonna get real interesting real fast. Yeah, you're leaving the group after this. Yeah, we're bleeding.
Dazed, reeling, about to break.
Hopefully this is the only battle. For sure. It's possible this is the only battle. If not, he's just gonna die here. Wait. Damn it! I was hoping the Jester got a turn right before, but no. Okay, can you hit the dog, please? How many times is he gonna miss that damn dog? Finish him off. Man, Iron Jesus has totally left the building now. Yeah, they're gonna blight the crap out of me now. Why hitting that? Gee. Yeah, you're done. Blight both of them? Oh, double blight on him and a bleed. Oh, that's good. Double bleed? No. Yep. You've pretty much outlived your usefulness now, leper.
A singular strike.
Alright, Jester. Oh, what the hell is this? There!
This expedition at least promises success.
Take all. Of course, there has to be 2 battles. Of course, with 2 events. Of course.
Without tools of iron, you must rely on flesh and indefatigable purpose. In Radiance, may we find victory.
Bleed? Of course. Where was his accuracy last fight, guys?
Such a terrible assault
And he
cannot
goes.
be left unanswered.
Bye. Oh, you're kidding me. Point blank. There we go. I might have to exit after this one. Oh yeah, definitely exiting after this one.
Well struck. And now the true test. Hold fast or expire.
He'll be at death door again because of blight.
As life ebbs, terrible vistas of emptiness reveal themselves.
What you're doing is missing like
As
motherfuckers.
victories mount, so too will resistance.
There you are, paranoid clown.
Injury and despondence
And
set
abandoned.
the stage for heroism or cowardice. A setback, but not the end of things.
Okay. Vessel can heal out
I
combat?
see
No.
something
No,
long
lost cat,
absent
lost
in the
local.
sunken
You can't
faces
heal outside of
passers-by.
combat.
A glimmer
Nope.
of hope.
They only can heal in combat. Unless you feed them. If you feed them, they get like 1 or 2 hit points depending on what class they are. Oh no, there's no healing outside of combat. That's what makes it super hard at times. That's not enough to boost my character. Let's see who's on the wagon. Another leper. That's awesome. I hate lepers. Okay, you are crazy as a loon. So we're just gonna dismiss you. Bye-bye. Yes. You'll take the grave robber instead. Organized here.
To those with a keen eye, gold gleams like a dagger's
I don't
point.
really want the leper, but I don't really have a tank for another run. You're about to lose it. Man, I'm just getting really sucky coach draws now for some reason. Here, I have to upgrade my coach.
Word is traveling.
Give me another chance.
Ambition
for an
is
extra
stirring in distant cities.
person next time.
We can use this.
Plague doctors, really? Really? Plague doctors suck, by the way. Lost cat. Lost local. Lost cat. What the hell am I even saying? Lost local. One tip: if you get this game, plague doctors suck. They are good for one thing and one thing only: blinding at the very beginning. After that, just total garbage. Total garbage. They do almost nothing. That they really need to be balanced. So yeah, we're taking a leper. Another expendable leper for the team.
This man understands that adversity and existence are one and the same.
Yeah. Okay. Is there any shorts available for them? No. There aren't. There's a veteran, but a veteran long, and a veteran short. Maybe the vets have to go in this time. Come on, Reynold. Demas. Well, looks like you're getting one healer, and it's going to be a bunch of DPS. Actually, I can't because I need to spend on that. Never mind. That so I can get cleared off easier. I didn't really want a long one because that's going to cost me more money, but long one it is, or medium one it is. Yes, they're pretty good no matter where they are. You know, I don't care if you go crazy. I truly don't. You have targeted heal. You have a target. You only have targeted heal. You don't have party heal. Okay. Well, we'll take you. This is going to suck. Spend all this money. Hopefully, I found the treasure. There we go. You got this one has Crumbling Ruins, so you do need a decent amount of shells on a medium. And a medium, you always want to have some degree of shovels.
They breed quickly down there in the dark.
Okay.
But perhaps we can slay them even faster.
100% of room battles? That's a shitty start. I think I'm gonna have to do this short little rooms over here first. I think I'm gonna have to. I don't think I have a choice. It can be excessive, but I've had a lot of RNG with lepers, with them doing the I need food constantly. And because I tend to just play around and do a lot of the events, I wind up with a lot of torch usage. So, yeah, like it's a bit overcautious, for sure. Especially for a group that's kind of semi-expendable, but the problem is this is... it's gonna be one of those types, yeah. Yeah. Awesome. Brilliant. That's good. Just all the way to the back. Yeah. I have to go. What is her insanity? I have to look at that after. There has to be something that, some stat that's causing her to do that. Fire back. Please, please hit better than. Plus, as you can see, my leper is going to make this a long-ass fight. This is probably going to be an abandon, and then I'm just going to do like a no-torch run. Oh, God.
Decimated.
There you go.
A singular strike.
Stupid freaking leopard. Yeah, see, that's a thing. I lost the Vestal. They weren't like my favorite characters. They were just like a group of characters that were doing pretty good. They had a pretty good balance of stats and whatnot. But I went to the Hag for my first time. So Orm, I feel your pain, and I'm terribly sorry for your loss. Because fuck this random.
Give them no quarter.
At times. The Hag's the worst, I'm sorry to say. You know? The Hag is the absolute worst in this freaking... that fight needs such work. Great, this Grave Robber is completely useless. Gotta love a complete useless Grave Robber.
Confidence surges as the... Dazed. Reeling.
Yeah.
About to break.
Take aim. I want to be able to try and heal this guy a little bit. Now, it's a risk, but well, see, the thing is, I didn't know. I thought it was an actual gimmick fight. So I'm like, okay, well, I'm gonna try and save them from the pot. And then by the time I stopped saving from the pot, she got stuck in what's that? Oh God, the Mallet spam.
Falls,
she got stuck in mallet spam. All she kept doing is mallet spam, mallet spam, mallet spam. All she did.
Such blockages are unsurprising.
Tenderizer,
These
meat
tunnels
tenderizer.
predate even the earliest
All she kept doing is
settlers.
meat tenderizer constantly. And I went in with not enough torches on top. Well, I can cheese it. Hopefully, I don't know when it determines your scout. But yeah, and the party I had was so non-optimal. I had a Vestal and a cultist, a grave digger, and a... Oh god. What did I have? The Berserker Barbarian guy, yeah. You know, and it was so stupid, and it made me, like, it actually made me, like, really upset about it, because it's just so stupid. It's like, you know, like, I can see what they're going for, and I understand the basis of the fight, but it just turns into a DPS check, and I mean, I kind of understand that, but seriously, it's something that they shouldn't have. Like, it's for random. Stop picking on my healer. For a randomized game, it shouldn't be dealing in those kind of crazy ass things, you know. Like, if you're gonna have any kind of special mechanics for a fight, she's gonna run away again. No, she didn't this time. Die, piggy. You know, and it's just, I think they really, that fight needs so much work. It's that funny.
Executed with impunity.
I have no stuns. You can spam heal, so too bad. You're gonna heal, and then watch this be the only fight in the entire maze. That would be awesome. That'd be awesome, game, if this was the only fight in the entire room fight. It's not going to be, but yeah, it'd be awesome. Ah! Duelist advance! And I miss. Well, I get another round of healing for someone. Stop puking at her! Oh, thank you, you dodged. Good. Duelist advance! There you go.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
Okay, crazy. You go back there. I don't think I want to mess with that. No, I don't want to mess with that. This is... it's a treasure run, but we're trying for easy treasure. Yeah, see, that's just it. Like, there's so much wrong with that fight. Like, I have a post up on the forums, the official, like, the Steam forums, about how I would fix the fight to make it a gimmick fight that would be cool. But the basics are make in the pot unavailable at first. She starts by doing like groups two, the front two for seasoning, right? So she seasons, like, if this were the fight, she would be seasoning, you know, Viral and the leper here, right? And so that gives them an evasion debuff. So you're like, what the hell does that mean? And then
victory.
She will pull in only the
victory,
front member of the party. She can only grab the front member of the party, and it's 50-50 at first, and then every time she seasons you, it raises the chance she's going to pull you in. Right? So, bugger off. No fight. Okay. I don't know why I went in the room. I'm an idiot.
The way is lit. The path is clear.
I know, because I'm greedy, and I wanted those. I wanted these, but they're papers. But yeah, so then the pot would also be would be damageable outside of combat. No, Taste the Stew would become a regen, right? So okay, all right. So when you do season, season, and Taste the Stew would be a regen. You'd actually, if the person's stuck in the pot, she would be able to actually drain them for life. Or draining the life that, like, the pot's taken from them. And the tenderizer would only work if you break the pot. So it would make more sense that way tenderizer is a punishment for breaking the pot, so that you can risk tenderizer and keep all your party there, or you can work without one person and hope you save them before they're at death's door, And finally, the last mechanic would be when they dump out of the pot, they are randomly sorted back into the party, meaning that they could tumble out in the front of the party or all the way at the back. So that, again, plays more into the randomness of the game, the way the game actually works everywhere else. Random kind of chance, luck kind of stuff. But it also gives you a chance if you go in there unprepared and, you get, something goes wrong, you won't be stuck either A, having someone stuck in the front that can't really do much, or B, wind up with a situation where you can't do anything because of that. It's here. It just would make more sense. It would just make more sense, and it removes, like I said, that meat tenderizer, which is just punishing. It is brutal, and plus she'd only get one attack outside with opponents outside the pot and 2 attacks with someone in the pot. Because, like, for me, I actually have, there's a video, I think I still have it up here somewhere. One sec. Yeah, Rabbitfoot Gaming. Here. I'm gonna throw this in the chat. Yeah, I'm playing pretty much blind. I don't see with an RNG game like this, with like a roguelike like this, I don't like doing research. It drives me crazy. Like this is the experience, right? This is the experience you're supposed to have. I'm tired of like weeking a game for like a week before I play it, just so I don't miss anything. Like I used to play in the days pre-internet. So back in the day, we had like I was a huge Nintendo kid because I like Nintendo Power stuff like that. So that was my only like major cheat guide thing was Nintendo Powers. But I had like Sega Genesis. I had all of them in the end. But I hate the concept of like I'm going to go and wiki everything. I'm going to go and research the game for 3 days. The only time I actually looked up any videos for this fight is afterwards to see if the same thing happens to me. And like this is what happened. Okay, I'm going to just paste this in the link. It's right at the time code. If you want to go and look at it, you don't have to go like, yeah, you're watching my stream. Go watch another video. But no, if you look at the time code there, you have a character that gets dumped out of the pot, and then she immediately goes into meat tenderizer prior to the turn. That happened to me, and it killed the character. So to me, that meat tenderizer is way OP. It's ridiculous. It's doing a ton of damage to all your fighters in a fight where you might wind up having 2, 3, 4 characters, all 4 characters, all at death's door because of the pot. It's just, Okay, she's bloodthirsty now. That's good. Wait, that's not good. Damn it, I thought there was different. Okay. Yeah, now she's just crazy. She sucks anyways, I don't care. She's going in the wagon. If I get anyone good. But, yeah, like, that fight is just so broken. It's so many levels of broken, it's not even funny, and it really needs balance. Like, it really desperately needs a good balancing where the gimmick is still there. Because I like the gimmick. The gimmick's smart. I mean, what's more stress-inducing than a boss that's trying to eat you? I mean, it's brilliant. It's a great stroke. But you ruin the gimmick by making it a gimmick that just doesn't work. It's a gimmick that just doesn't plain work.
As victories mount, so too will resistance.
And like I said, I got a huge ass post. Huge post. All about the way I would fix it, and how I'd fix the fight, how I'd fix the balancing. And I hope they actually read it, and I hope they actually take it to heart and do that. Because it would make the fight 10 times more interesting. And it would do more for the game. Yeah, exactly. See, this is the kind of stupid stuff. The pot dodges. Okay? That actually happened in my fight. So I wasted, like, and I had, like, they were all, like, level 1s. And they hadn't been upgraded. No, I had upgraded them, I think. And so, I was expecting a boss fight But I wasn't expecting a cheap boss fight. You know? See, this is why I took many rations. I have a problem. Lepers, for some reason, random this so often for me. I don't know if it's just my install, but I get so many random hunger checks. That's another thing that has to go. The random hunger check thing.
The light.
That's
the promise of safety.
That's one of the things. Like, I take extra food just because of the random hunger checks now, because I get them so often on mediums in the especially here. Like, I remember once I had 4 hunger checks in one hallway. I'm like, what? 4 checks in one hallway. And yeah, I had a leper. That's why I hate them. I hate the lepers because for some reason that's all they do is they prompt these hunger checks constantly, and they are one of the worst. Because they're stuck, like, they're only front row. That's it. They're front row. That's all. You can do nothing with them. Who the hell am I going to attack then? Probably him. Get rid of, trying to eliminate him. Nope. Yeah, and I just don't like the random hunger checks. I kind of understand where they're coming from. It's more randomness to kind of you have to prepare for, so it makes things more risky. But I just don't like the fact that you can like it should be 1 check per hall. It shouldn't be based on steps. It shouldn't be based on events. It shouldn't be based on anything. It should be based strictly on. Oh, she's got syphilis now. It should be. It should be based directly on. Once per hallway, and then there should be a stall afterwards. Like it checks, like, say if you have a hunger check in this hallway, you're not gonna get one in the next hallway. You know, it's not gonna be one of these where you get like a ton of hunger checks constantly. Oh, I hate Eldritch Pull. Well, luckily, I'm not really caring about her being pulled up there yet. Now I care. Now I care lots. And she doesn't have a move. Damn it. I have to waste a turn. Yeah, I know. It's like it. I know. That was my. That's my first guy. I'm taking the leper with a broken sword. That's the guy I want. Actually, that is incorrect, Orim. The last time I fought her, she had 4 attacks in a row, unopposed. So she's glitched. She's glitched. Bad. It's because, like, sometimes you can have like 2 attacks in a round, but because of how she rolls for her priority, she can wind up getting 4 in a row because of how the pot works. What she can do is she can do her 2 attacks, pot someone, get 2 more attacks. Because I had that happen. They potted someone. She did 2 attacks. No, she did 1. Oh, sorry. She got 4 attacks in a round, but she got 1 was pot. Yeah. No, not same round. Same round. It happened in the same round. She did seasoning, pot, tenderizer, seasoning. Back to back to back to back. Because the way the pot figures into it, somehow it glitches. One guy actually on the forums got nothing but meat tenderizer constantly. Pot and meat tenderizer, meat tenderizer, meat tenderizer, meat tenderizer. That's all he kept getting. Until he brought the person out of the pot, and then they pot him and meat tenderizer, meat tenderizer, meat tenderizer. The fight is very glitched. There's something desperately wrong with it.
But for me, like I said, I had to the point where I was just getting... No, because I think what it is, the way it works is when someone's in the pot, I don't think it actually gives her an extra attack. What I think happens is it can glitch, and the way that character's getting damaged and the way they're figuring the damage in somehow, they wind up she winds up getting an extra attack by mistake. You know, she winds up because I don't think it's intentional, because like I said, if she winds up and she does 2 meat tenderizers to a low-level group, that group's dead. That group is dead. I don't care, especially if she crits on anything. That group is dead, because you've got one person down, and yeah, I don't care. You're an expendable douchebag. I don't care, Rogue.
Finally claimed
I don't even know your name. Pensival, yeah. Yeah, whatever. You're expendable. There.
These nightmarish creatures can
But yeah,
be
no,
felled.
it's
They
broken.
can
It
be
is very
beaten.
broken, and it needs to be balanced. It needs serious rebalancing. And it's sort of like the beginning. It's sort of like the beginning of the game, right? The beginning of the game needs to have some rebalancing with who you get, right? Because like a lot of people said, if you screw up early on, you just delete your save. You don't even bother with doing anything. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. 2 to 4 with crit on the whole party. It's a broken ability. It's really broken. But see, that's why I'm saying, like, it would be an awesome ability if you could break the pot, and that's all she did, is just do meat tenderizer until she fixed the pot. So you have a natural risk then. Do you want to have the constant 2 to 4 damage to your party, or do you want to risk the person in the pot? So it gives you at least some leniency. It makes it a gimmick, an official gimmick fight, but with a natural risk, you know. You'll get healed, Pantival. Don't worry. Come on, kill the piggy! Get off! But yeah, because I remember, like, there's one guy in the forum that says that you should start with 4 characters that come in the wagon when you first start. And I mean, I kind of see his points in the posts. They kind of make sense, but at the same time, I don't think you need to have, 4. Yeah, I don't care if you're gonna keep passing. You kind of suck anyways. Ugh. The reason why you're here is because all I got was Plague Doctors. Plague Doctors and a leper. Of all things. But yeah, he posts that you need like 4 characters in the wagon at first, and I mean, I don't think you do. I think there should be some kind of tooltip or tutorial that tells you to focus on the wagon at first, or maybe just restrict it to just the wagon at first so that you can update. But I think it's more you need specific character classes. Like, the one thing I find is that if you lose your healer early on and you don't get a healer back, you're so done. That's happened with my first save. My first save, I lost one healer the one run, and then the next run I had a party wipe, and that was it. That was the end of the game. I was done. And I tried for an extra week of just kind of hanging out to see if I could get a healer. No healer came, so I was just like, I'm deleting this and restarting. And now I got so glutted with healers. At one point I had, oh my god, a Hellion, 2 Occultists, and a Vestal in one party. Because I literally had no one else I could use at the time, because I time I got to level 3, and you know, it was that was a retarded party. Yeah, see, I'm trying to avoid restarting it too often, just because if you have to restart that many times, there's a balance issue. There's a big balance issue. There's a big lack of recovery issue. And I think that's what he was trying to get. That's one post trying to get at 10. You know, changing 2 to 4 for the number of people you get. I just think what should happen is, like, right now I have a leper and a grave-digger, and I think that these are quote-unquote advanced classes. They're very specific classes that work in very specific ways. You know, and that's the thing. It's a very specific way of playing once you get access to all these characters and that have different interactions, or like the bounty hunter and the occultist, how they have that interaction. And for a new player, again, unless you do your like wiki homework before you start, they're not going to know that. They're not going to know all these little bits and pieces until they start playing a little bit. And to me, if your game requires you go to a wiki before you start playing, your game is imbalanced. You know, your game is imbalanced and it needs work. You know, you should not like any roguelike I've ever picked up, I can go and I can play it. I might not do the best at it, but I can actually succeed and have successful runs, have good runs. Like, I never looked at anything for Risk of Rain, and I completed that. I actually made it through an entire run once. Completed it, didn't look up any items, didn't look up what they did, because everything was included in the game. Only afterwards did I look stuff up, after I'd already completed it, to see what else I could do and how else I could get into the game. So to me, that's a really great example of how to keep it like a bundle. Well, no, technically you do. Technically you do. Because if like my save, the reason I deleted it is because I didn't focus enough on the wagon to get enough people in my roster and enough people, coming in every day. And if you don't do that, if you do what seems natural, which is, oh, I just unlocked the blacksmith, I'm going to pay out to make the blacksmith better. I'm going to, try to save my heroes. That's the thing. If you do what comes naturally in these kinds of games, then it's counterintuitive, right? Like the fact is, like, random hunger check. The fact is that, you have to understand that these guys, are expendable. Like, everyone but this Vestal, I don't care if anyone but this Vestal, no, it actually, I don't think it actually tells you much of anything, if I recall. I can replay it, but I'm fairly certain it doesn't. It gives you only, like, I think when you come back to town, it just tells you those stagecoaches, how you get people. It doesn't really say, upgrade this right away or you're going to be screwed. It doesn't, like, it should actually either be a legitimate pop-up that says, focus on this. It does challenge preconceived notions of survival loss, but the problem is that the way the game works, the way the game works is, if you don't, like, the first thing you need to do is just, like, dump everything you have into the coach. That's what you need to do in order to start anything. And what will happen is, if you don't do that, it might not be the second or third run that you get screwed on. It might be the 5th, 6th, or 7th when you've already invested a lot of time. Like one person on the forum put it, you should not end in a worse state than you started in. You should basically you should start at 0 and end at 0. You shouldn't be at like a major negative, because it's so RNG, right? Like, you saw, like, when I pulled up the coach, I had 3 plague doctors and a leper. 3 plague doctors and a leper. Now, if I had just lost my only healer, that party, that group, that pull is useless. That random pull is useless. So that therein lies the problem, is that with that random pull, you wind up with a screwed save. No matter what you do, you're not salvaging that save. It's just done. Your game is done. You need to delete and restart. So no matter how, and if you're just learning the game, and again, you're not wikiing it, you're not looking stuff up, you now are in this cycle of like, oh, this game sucks. It's too hard. It doesn't work right. You know? And the game isn't too hard. It's actually fairly well balanced, and it really represents the tabletop experience people will have. Like, I have had the worst runs of luck on dice rolling games. And like any RPG, I've had the worst run of luck at times, and it's just par for the course. There are some nights that your dice just betray you. RNG just leaves you. You know, it's one of those things where it really simulates. It's the first game I think I've actually ever had that actually really accurately simulates, you know, that tabletop experience in an authentic way. Because most things, like if it says 80%, I can rely on that. I can take it. Like, okay, here. This has like right now, this says I have a 75% chance to hit. You know, it has 75% chance to hit. Now, in most video game terms, that means I'm going to hit this. I'm not going to miss it at all, ever. 75, 80%, 90%. Once you get in those ranges, it's over. I'm going to hit. But and this time I did. Last time I didn't. So. Yeah, I don't care. Just go in the back, shoot the piggy in the face, and miss the piggy anyways. You know, it actually reminds me of Call of Cthulhu or Beyond the Supernatural, two other pen and paper RPGs. Yep. That's what I mean. Like XCOM was the same way. XCOM was the same way. Because they actually had a real RNG, right? But modern games don't really have that RNG. They don't. If it's 80%, it's 80%. You know? Older games, older hardcore games. Like, I played Wizardry 5 on Super NES, right? RNG could just rape you. It could ruin your day. It featured permadeath. It featured, okay, on. Okay, so it does tell you. Let's see, Oh, it doesn't tell you to do it twice. It tells you to upgrade it, but I don't think it's good enough. I don't think it doesn't stress the importance of it, and it also, because of the RNG, I think there should be a restriction about, depending on how many people, either base it on upgrading both functions, like both your capacity and your roster. If you base it on, if you upgrade those, it unlocks more classes that could potentially show up. So that way, if you don't upgrade it and you leave it at only 2 people, it's going to be one of the 4 basic classes: Crusader, Vestal, Highwayman, or Plague Doctor. Leave it at those 4 that can come in that wagon. Only those 4 until you've upgraded both past a certain level. You know? Yeah, exactly. Missions require 4 heroes or something like that. I think that there's definite room for improvement. The guy said it has to be 4 heroes coming every time, and I mean, I see his point, but I don't think you need to have 4 heroes in the wagon every time. I think that just breaks upgrading it. You know, it does the exact opposite. It breaks upgrading. You're gonna check this because you're not too crazy. Now you're very crazy. Oh, let me put you in the back here in case we get people. Okay, so how many classes? Okay, so you have the 4 basics, which are Crusader, Highwayman, Vestal, and Plague Doctor. Yeah, 10 so far. But now, see, the important part is what are their roles. The Vestal is your only healer in that basics, right? That's your only healer. There's only one other healer class in the entire thing. You have Occultist, who is the other healer. You have the Bounty Hunter. You have the Jester. You have the Leper. You have the Grave Robber. And, you know, with only 2 healers, legitimate healers in the entire game, and with these kind of advanced classes like the Jester, who's actually really good for longer trips, but you don't realize that until you realize the stress mechanic, or the Highwayman Occultist mark and kill concept. Until you realize these interactions exist, they're like the Highwayman the Bounty Hunter is not really that good. He's not really that good at all. You know? And Hellion and Highwayman are the two. Those are 2 more your DPS. So I think they should limit how many you have just access to, because it just makes more sense. Unless you run afoul of RNGesus, Orim. Unless you run afoul of Orim or of RNGesus. If you run afoul of RNGesus, then yeah. Random is oh my god, I wish I had healing. You know? And it's just because, again, you have to having at least one healer on the short runs really helped cut difficulty. Like, hell, like the reason I have this save as good as it is because I have been glutted for healers. I have so many healers. I can just like sit here and make parties of healers.
Strike.
You know, that's how glutted I've become with healers. Gear upgrades are done in town, and that's the point I was getting to about how the starting thing is kind of weird. I'll show you when I get back to town, but basically, when you upgrade your gear, you have to upgrade the town and then buy it with the money, and money is very important. Oh, I don't care about him. He's a rando that came in, and he's wagon fodder. He's back out of here. Like, pretty much just everyone but the healer in this party is wagon fodder. All of them. Like, that was his first mission where I failed to finish. And that is her first mission. So this is a wagon fodder party. This is a wagon fodder party. It's not even... I'm only doing this because I was trying to prepare for the first Necromancer, and I wanted to upgrade to level 2s, just so that I have the extra damage, so that I can break through better. That's true. They're wagon fodder. They're here and they're gone. I don't care about... The only one I care about is the Vestal, just because she's a healer. That's it. I barely care about her. You know. And hopeless. Yeah, you're wagon fodder.
There can be no hope in this hell. No hope at all.
And all right, yes. Crazy party's crazy. Oh, this is gonna be funny.
Wherefore, heroism?
Oh my god, the party's gone mad. It's gone mad. Yeah, exactly. Everything goes through it. Yeah. Although I've kept the starting heroes, just because I want the dichotomy. I want to cure Damas of all his craziness, and let Reynold be completely batshit crazy. Oh, I had a key. Damn it! I didn't even think about that. Oh well. Take all. How many more rooms we got? We got 3 rooms. We can camp here.
gathered close in tenuous firelight and uneasy companionship.
So you can watch yourself go crazy, Orin? Yeah. There you go. You guys will eat. Gallows humor. Nah, that'd be too mean. Let's just focus on like wound care and stuff. Oh, damn it. They're getting ambushed. They're getting ambushed. Here we go. This might be a wipe right here.
In Radiance,
No!
may we find
They did not
victory.
get... Yeah, see, right now, like, the reason I don't care, because, like, if you take a look, like, all these characters, it's like, all these characters, this is her second run in. This is, hold on. This is her first. This is his second, and that's his first. I push it. I'm just like, screw it, just go. Just go, you crazy, you bunch of crazy motherfuckers. Just go. That's syphilis. Yeah. I have one character that keeps getting syphilis over and over again. Anytime I use it for anything, somehow she gets syphilis. Like, I'm beginning to think she actually does, she actually just, you know, loves syphilis. She loves syphilis. One of my Hellions. It's been a few delicious. Yeah, I know, you're all yeah. Yeah, you're all crazy as crackers. It's okay, I get you. There you go. They're all crazy as crackers. Okay, I was wondering why I got stopped.
Cruel
Okay.
machinations spring to life
I just
with
effectively
a
wound me.
singular purpose.
Yeah, they're all cracked. Everyone's just cracked now. We're gonna try and make the rest of this. Okay, so it's like, just give me one more room battle. How much you want to bet to the very end? One more room battle. How did it come to this? Devil. Okay, here. I'm gonna have her eat some stuff. There. Okay, well, whatever. Hopefully Orange Jesus protects you, because I won't. Alright. Do this in case the last room's it. Empty? No, there we go. Okay. So, and surprised. Awesome. All right. This is gonna go so well. Everyone's about to go crazy. Ooh, me next. Is it wrong that I find this funny? Okay. I gotta shove her to the back so I can heal people.
Such a terrible assault cannot be left unanswered.
Yeah. The pigs can be... This one's the worst right here. When he starts getting crits in those butcher's chops, oh my god. Yeah, I'm not a fan of the Warren's runs. Really, I'm not, but... Damn. Yeah, I might end up having to retreat. I love this game. I love this game so much because it's just like... To me, this is I've said this is my crack. This is my crack. It's just so much fun watching these guys go completely bonkers. It's fucking hilarious. Okay, good. So, and when I point blank this guy, there we go. Shove your butt back. Heal you in case you get targeted.
Death waits for the slightest lapse in concentration.
So much blood. Ah! All the diseases, yes. All the diseases. All the all the death and diseases. It hurts so good. Oh my god.
How quickly the tide turns.
Oh man. My wounds are mounting. Yeah, I know. You're probably gonna die. If she dies, I'm just gonna back out of the fight.
Injury and despondence set the stage for heroism or cowardice.
Back out the fight and then back out the dungeon. Man, RNGesus has truly left the party. Alright, here we go. Heal you. Oh, great! And she's just missing. Come on, guys. You guys gotta pull together to just win this one fight.
Well struck.
There we go. Win this one fight. There we go. Get rid of the piggy. Now I gotta get rid of Hook Hand over there. And then I should be fine. Ah. Yeah, you're the last pain in my butt. The other two are gonna be fine. If I can get rid of Hook Hand over there. Yeah, Hoofbeats of Doom. Everyone's maxed on. Well, no, okay. Now everyone's maxed on crazy. Hook where it hurts. I love it. Drums of Doom. Okay. Death's Door again.
Teetering on the brink, facing the abyss.
Yeah, it's a good game loss. It really is. There's lots of work that needs to be done with it to make it a great game.
And now the true test. Hold fast or expire.
Every road ends. If any of these guys die, I'm backing out of the fight, and that's it. Uh-oh! RNGesus! Do I back out? Do I back out? Screw it. No, we go! We're going.
Destroyed.
We press on. Oh! Death's Door still, thank God. Ah! That would have actually probably saved everybody. Let's save her because he's... Oh! Damn. She's gonna go full masochist. She's gonna go full masochist. Okay. Yeah, no, they're about to die. They're about to die. Oh, well, no, maybe not. He has a chance to save. Okay. Now, he's gonna do Drums of War or something. I'm gonna save him at least. Oh, come on. Alright. RNGesus. Any drums? Oh, good. Good. Alright. Pickaxe in the face. Point blank. And boom.
Packs laden with loot,
Haha.
often low on supplies.
And it was the last fight. There you go. See, that right there simulates a good goddamn night of D&D. We had two people that nearly died. Saved at the last minute. Victory for the crazies, yes. Look at all that madness. Look at all that madness. That delicious madness. You see, that's what I mean.
Squeals fade.
This game
Their confidence is
This
shaken.
game simulates that great experience, right? That experience you can normally only get in a game. Like, there's been like, what? Jesus, I'm trying to think of other games. Well, there's been other games that have simulated like RPG-esque elements, but none of I've ever found have that kind of. Oh, here comes the fun part. What does crazy second wind? Like, watch them all get positives. Off guard. Eldritch, well, off guard's not bad. Clumsy. Last gasp. How appropriate. Oh.
There is a great horror beneath the manor. A
Villain
crawling
has
chaos
returned.
that must be destroyed.
Alright. Okay, let's see what we got in the wagon. See, now look. See, I got a Vestal and all this kind of good stuff. See, Occultist, Vestal. I'm happy with that. This is a good pull. Alright, let's say goodbye to the crazy leper guy. Yeah, I hate lepers. Bye. Let's bring in the Occultist. Scroll down. Put him in order. Bring in the Occultist.
To fight the abyss, one must know it.
I got 3 Occultists, 4 healers. But see, that one's saying he can't count because it's third. Pentabolt. Dude, let's look at you. Fear of mankind. Ah, no. I don't really like him. Clutch hitter. I'm not a huge fan of these guys. I only have 2. That's why. I just want to get another healer. I have so many healers. I have too many healers. Necromania. Fascinated with corpses. You know what? A Crusader fascinated with corpses. Well, actually, no. If I get rid of him, I only have one highwayman that I can use on most missions. So I have to go with the highwayman. I ain't gonna bother spending money on you, buddy. Though. There you go.
Elusive,
Wearable.
evasive, persistent. Righteous traits for a rogue.
Yeah, I could, but the reason I keep them because if you take a look, like I've got this one right here is level 3. So again, dumb thing that you can't go backwards. So I try and keep enough maidens enough healers that if I need one, I can throw one in to a lineup. All right. Speaking of which, you're gonna go to there. Because you need lots of help, crazy lady. Okay. Do you have enough to do the Necromancer mission? Yeah, I have enough now to do my upgrades. So this is how you get your upgraded gear. See, the way you upgrade your stuff is you upgrade here, but you have to upgrade using a lot of stuff to do so. Like a lot of, because basically every time you go into the dungeon, you earn these busts portraits, deeds, and crests, right? And that's how you upgrade everything. You don't upgrade it with gold. You upgrade it with this stuff. So the problem is, when you're upgrading the wagon, you need deeds and crests. So if you don't have the deeds and crests enough left over after you upgrade other things, it can screw your game up. Bad. Like, major bad. You know what? Why am I keeping that one? Why am I keeping this Gravedigger? I don't like this Gravedigger. Why am I keeping her? I'm an idiot. That was the other one I was trying to get rid of. Okay, because the only one that survived, yeah. That one survived that cut was the healer. Do I get another pestle? Yeah, see, that's just it. Like, the town is, like, the town is the character. The town is that's your character sheet. These are expendable, like, this is your equipment. Your heroes are your equipment. The town is your character, you know? And that's really, and it makes sense, because that's really the whole idea, is that your town versus the enemy town is really what it amounts to. Because the enemy town is where the dungeon is, right? That's where the darkest dungeon is. You know, that is the enemy. And so this is how you actually make your way. And I like the concept, right? I like the concept. We have to get the Necromaniac. A Necromaniac Crusader sounds funny. We have to get him. Right.
A mighty sword arm anchored by holy purpose.
When you first start, you
zealous
only have
warrior.
access to the stagecoach, and then when you come back, you have access to the tavern, and I think the sanitarium. I think are the first two that you get access to. And then you get maybe it's a tavern in the abbey. Anyways, you basically get access to these buildings slowly as you come up, and eventually you have to upgrade each one of these, and each one serves a purpose. Like the abbey and the tavern, both are stress relief, right? So when I went to the abbey, this is how she's going to get well. Her stress. This will lower her stress meter back down to 0. She'll probably be there for 2 runs, but she'll be here for 2 weeks. But she'll be here and she'll get de-stressed. And so you have to upgrade that through the crests and whatnot. There we go. Yeah, I couldn't remember the order. Yeah, so yeah, it's the stress, then your upgrades, then your bonus, your extra stuff. You know, because that's when things become important, right? Because at first it's important just to do stress. Then you have your upgrades for your characters. Then you have your extra bonus stuff that you'll need for later on for longer runs. Because again, the stress relief is more important than the first part. So then you get your upgraded guild. This is where you upgrade your skills and stuff. So if I drag over Dumont here, it's already been upgraded. This is where you can unlock your skills and get your skills. You have 4 skills per character that you can use at any one time. But actually, I would disagree, Orm. I think the town is the character. This is how you gain access to all the power, right? This is how you get your power, is your town. Without the town being upgraded, you have level 1 everything. And only the basic stuff, you know? So this is really your character, and these are just your weapons. These are your tools of your trade on this side. But yeah, like this is one of those things where you need to upgrade your skills so they actually can be more effective. You can unlock new skills. Like I'm going to check the skills of these guys when I go into first one with them and see if they have the skills I need to have them to have. And then you got your blacksmith, which is how you upgrade your weapons. She's been upgraded. You know. So I can upgrade his armor to give him better defense and whatnot. And then you have the Sanitarium, where you start removing unfavorable traits from your characters. So, like, if I want to say, well, she's already getting help. But see, I'll drag her over here. If I want to remove her God-fearing, I can do that here by locking her up and removing her God-fearing. Some of them are like, let's see if I can find a really good one. Oh my god. He can't get low on health. He'll be really bad. Oh, let's go to Reynold. Reynold has a lot of bad stuff. Intentionally so. There we go. This is Reynold, my crazy crusader. I've intentionally kept this guy. There's no reason to do this. This is right here. This is what you don't do. You don't keep someone like this. You know, you don't keep someone like this. You boot them to the curb so hard your foot hurts after you're done. Okay? But it was Reynold and Dismas or whatever. I call him Dimas because it's probably what it's supposed to be. They were the first two guys you get every time. And so I just thought, what kind of, like, his Dimas here, I'm going to eventually get rid of a lot of the bad ones, like the truly bad ones over here. I'm going to leave him with all the good stuff and leave him be like the sane one of this duo and try and keep them for as long as I can. But as you can see, like, he's got kleptomania, he's claustrophobic, he doesn't like the Warrens, he has slow draw, he is thin blood. He's terrible. He's a terrible character. And so if I wanted to actually, the only thing I removed from me was God-fearing, just because I was tired of only having him pray. But I could bring him in here, and then for a cost, I can get rid of something, you know? I can get rid of one of these. He gets locked up for a time, and then boom. And then finally you have your survivalists, which I have not done anything with, and probably should start. That's your camping skills. So that's going to be important later on for longer missions, because you need to have your camp skills very well, you know? It would, actually. He would. Yeah, exactly. It's random and stuff that happens in the dungeon. Like if you because like when you go in to like the Warrens, they can either be like, I love the Warrens or I hate the Warrens. Do you get like the Warrens Explorer or the Warrens Phobia? But also, if I touch random things in the game, they can get random weird quirks out of nowhere, and that's part of the fun. Is like trying to play with someone that has like really bad quirks. Like this one's not too bad. Like he can't gamble in town. Whoop-de-doo. This one I haven't really seen what the effect of is yet. Resistance Affliction, night blindness, can't pray in town. So it limits his abilities, but not that much. So it's not bad. And then of course we got the Nomad Wagon, which I haven't even touched. I know Kirio is very important. Oh. No. See, all the Kyrios are pretty much... I have a bunch and I don't really use them. These are very specific. All of these are very, very specific. They aren't like standard equipment. They have upsides and they have downsides. Like this one, I don't know who I'd use that for. Probably like a healer or something. I don't really think I'd use it on a melee because Jesus. I don't even know who I'd use that on either. This could be useful sometimes. That could be very useful for like a tanky kind of guy because they don't dodge well anyways. Yeah. You know, and like then there's ones like this one that's just like, okay, +3 accuracy, -4 dodge. Yuck. You know? This one's interesting. I could stun better, but then I can't dodge. Why don't you dodge? Redemption Armlet. Leper only. That's never getting used. Again, that's not getting used. They have such bad accuracy anyways. Dude, that would be cool in combination. Like, I think you have this, don't you? Yeah. See, like, range accuracy, and then you like, this would basically make your accuracy, like, ungodly good. But this would be better paired with something that actually reinforces the crit. So, like, I don't have anything like that right now. But if I had one that did crit, I could pair it with that and then try and balance the good and the bad, right? I love this one personally. It's an uncommon. It's kind of cool. It does affect your speed, but it's not a huge downside. And the scouting chance, like, she was scouting every time. It was great. It was great. It was awesome. But trinket management is one of those things that I'm still kind of dealing with, and that's something that's really more late to endgame anyways, really. Because you only start collecting these after a while. Yeah, see, like, exactly, see? So you've just countered the bad stat, right? That's kind of what I was trying to say. Oh, because they were new, I think. I think these are new, that's why. They were new ones from our last one. I haven't looked at our character sheet since the last run, so they're just new. That's why they're flashing. But yeah, exactly. Like, you get rabies, you don't cure. I never cure rabies. I just look for a way around it. Like, it's just, here's 20 extra damage. Okay, I'll take that. Does someone actually have rabies right now? I think someone has rabies that's like a healer, though. Yeah, this is the crazy healer that I need to deal with before my next one. Look it up. The runs, just like terrible. It's because I haven't dealt with my 3-tier party since my one guy died. I haven't dealt with him at all. I'm pretty sure. Like, look at this guy. The only reason I keep him around, the only reason I keep this guy around is, for some reason, he is a clutch guy. Every single time I've needed, like, a clutch moment, this guy's come through every single time. I don't know what it is. Like, I'm going to eventually get rid of, like, we'll set the Mania definitely. And probably just set a Mania. Oh, and no, he doesn't do any range, so I don't care. You know, like, I'll probably go to set a Mania just because I don't know if that's gonna affect food checks, but I hate food checks, so I'll probably get rid of that. But yeah, every time he's been such a slow draw and laser aren't really that bad at all. Like, they aren't. Because I don't really care if he's not there in the first round. I like him to be able to react to situations, right? So I don't see the point in getting rid of that. I don't want a healer to get rid of that because, or not a healer even. I would say I would probably get rid of that on maybe a grave robber, just because the grave robber having, well, no, it's only first round anyways. It's not really that bad. I've never felt like that is a huge down, because RNG normally I've had the experience where I'm always going second anyways first round, so I'm so used to it, I accommodate for it, you know. If it was every round, yeah, I'd probably want to get rid of it, but first round, not really a big thing. And Lazy Eye, I don't think does Jesters even have a ranged attack? I don't think they have a ranged attack at all. Hurricane's not ranged. Solo is ranged. So they have one ranged attack. I mean, in solo, it's a debuff. And you have to be in the front to use it. How often am I going to have a Jester in the front of my party? The only time I ever have a Jester in the front of my party is if I use Dirk Stab. That's pretty much it. And typically I use Dirk Stab as a finisher. Like, or if I'm desperate to move the party around. That's the only time I ever use Dirk Stab. And I'm normally over there harvesting and slicing off. Or singing in the back. Yeah, that's pretty much what I do with him. So his downs are not bad at all. But like he's gotten some not too bad, but still, like this is what can happen. You can end up having all of those things pile up on a character, and you just kind of you make the best of it. You use trinkets to kind of counter some of the stuff, and you remove the ones that are just really bad or really annoying. What does he have? He probably has a lot. Yeah, okay, see look. Fragile, clumsy, zoophobia, and tuckered out. See, like, I'd probably, like, fragile, I definitely want to get rid of. Like, well, he's not he's not too bad. But still, I don't like him being, like, you don't want two glass, especially for a healer, you know? Yeah, these guys, I didn't invest anything when I went on their first veteran mission. I didn't, and I paid for it. I knew they were probably gonna get screwed over, but anyways, enough my blathering about the game. Let's actually get back. Let's do a Warren's Champion run, because that just sounds like so much fun. Good lord, like that. That's like just kicking yourself in the balls. Warren's is bad enough. Warren's champion level must suck. That must suck outright balls. Ugh. Anyways. Oh wait, no, that's right, I had to upgrade one of my guys. That's why I was saving up. So, let's see. Okay, so I'm going in with Dumont, Brond, Burners. Do I take another healer? Or more damage? Healer or more damage? Probably more damage. So, yeah, I was trying to decide between these two. Who has the... Yeah, clumsy. No, we're gonna back off from that. Flagellant. Yeah, you were the one that we're going to upgrade. All right. Wicked hack. I should probably get Iron Swan for this fight, in case things go bad. Breakthrough. Yarp bleeds. Probably bleeds. This so I can bleed the guy if I need to. Bleed the Necromancer. And upgrade. Bam. Alright, and now I need to readjust your skills. No, yes, no, yes. Not a huge fan of Yarp, especially after they did a kind of weird thing to it. 'Cause I like the stun, but it can be really good. But she's mainly gonna be looking to headhunt the boss, and boss is immune to stun, so it would help on the trip there. Oh, what I have Dumont using? Yeah, I've got like... Yeah, because that's why I took the healing, because I was going to take extra damage. That was the whole point of why I took the extra healing. I was forgetting my strategy there. And burners. And we're going to provision. And I'm going to over-prepare because I want to make sure this one runs. I don't really need as much food ever on the history of the face of the earth in ruins runs, but take this, take a couple of those. That's just for extra treasure. I keep one just for extra treasure sometimes. This one is for the, I'm keeping one for the end box, and then one random one. I want one for the end box. I want to get more food. I'm just I am just paranoid about those random food checks. I want to have enough stress relief. I want to have that stress relief at the end. Because my last Necro run didn't go so well. No, it doesn't, but if it's I think it's an heirloom chest, and if you use a key on an heirloom chest, it can unlock the bottom of it with a secret drawer, typically. If it's an heirloom chest. I believe it's an heirloom chest, is it not? I think it's an heirloom chest. Always in the boss room. And it basically just gives you more treasure. I don't know if you knew that. But yeah, if you use a key in an heirloom chest, it will give you more stuff. Because there's a hidden, quote unquote, hidden thing in the bottom. So I normally do that on the ones where I know there's gonna be a final room with an heirloom chest for sure. So that way I can do that. Not in the bosses? I'll keep an eye on just in case. I thought it was an heirloom chest, but considering the fact I've actually
Mastery
not
over
beaten
life and death was chief among my early pursuits.
Beaten any
I
boss
began
but
in
the
humility.
Pig boss.
But my ambition was limitless.
My
Who
knowledge
could
is
have
limited on
divined
this.
the prophetic import of something as unremarkable as a twitch in the leg of a dead rat?
Yeah, because the Necromancer was what I died on my first save, and I've just been kind of holding off. Because my RN Jesus abandoned me that day. Totally abandoned me. Alright. Here's what I think. We check this room because it's right here. Then we go up here, come back, camp here, and then find him here probably. Yeah, see, that's probably what I was thinking it. That's probably what I was thinking it. Because I only vaguely remember that chest because I was just so happy I killed the pig boss. I was just ecstatic. I'm like, yeah! So, and I didn't have a key because I didn't normally buy keys for there. Do I bother with this room? Do I bother with this room? Do I bother with this room? I don't think I bother with that room. I can always catch you on the way back through if I need to. Pack.
Glittering gold, trinkets and baubles, paid for in blood.
Kinda makes sense, because the boss chest should be good anyways. Okay. Up a torch.
The way is lit. The path is clear. We require only the strength to follow it.
Do I even bother with this arm of the dungeon? Because, I mean... It's empty room, empty room. got this feeling about that end room. What I can hopefully do is get my scout here to give me the advantage. Yeah, the highwaymen, well, not detecting traps, but yeah. The highwayman is like your initial kind of guy to go to, and then like the grave robber and bounty hunter are much better. No, I don't want to lunge. I want to start trying to take out these guys. Because hopefully,
Executed with impunity.
yeah. Hence why I like my grave robber.
Begone, fiend.
There we go.
A powerful blow.
There.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
Take care of you, and then boom. That's how it's done, son.
These nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to... Okay. Give myself the best chance of getting a scout
In
here.
Radiance, may we find victory.
Exactly. That's why I got the bag. Alright, let's see. Of course you're not going to scout just because I wanted to know what was in that room. Ah, screw it. We're going to go with that room. I just had this feeling about that room for some reason. It's going to be nothing. And of course...
Ancient traps lie in wait. Unsprung
We're not gonna
men
look at that book.
thirsting
Thank
for
you.
blood.
See, I knew there was going to be something in that room. Motherfucking knew it. And there we go. Random hunger check. This is why I keep having the extra food. Because I keep getting it. I don't know if it's just like my install or something. I keep getting those random hunger checks constantly. There.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Take all. No thank you in the books. There we go. I'm using my keys on that one. Of course. Oh, she resisted. Nice. Now I wish I had my bounty hunter so I could I don't think they do. I don't think any of them do. Guilty conscience. Oh! Onophobia. Nope. I'm not gonna be able to, well, I might be able to kill him if I crit. If I crit.
Decimated.
Takes the risk and gets it. Thank you. Oh, I forgot he hadn't gone yet. Oh, I'm dumb. 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 Oh well. Not bad. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, my RNG with food just sucks. And I know it, and I just prepare for it now. There we go. Set him up to be killed. Boom!
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Let's lunge this one. Do it!
As victories mount, so too will resistance.
There, and then... Boop. And then what we got? That's an unlocked one. It's trapped. Of course. I should have used it. Well, it was unlocked, so it wouldn't have mattered. Let's pop a torch.
As the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted, and purpose is made
One thing
clear.
I wish they would actually allow from is mouse control to drag this map around. No, thank you in the books. Never had anything good come out of those damn books. Or just use them on one time, people are gonna go crazy. Well, that's just it. I'm trying. I know there's so much more I could know about the game, but I'm trying. I really don't want to. I've looked up a couple small things here and there, just because I was like, why do I keep getting screwed? Okay, so since I'm focused more on the boss here, we're gonna avoid that one room with potential treasure. We'll come back for it if. All right, Grave Hunter, Grave Robber. You're no more good at that. Thank you. Click both mouse buttons. Hey! I had not tried that. Thank you. Yeah, I got this. I got the zoom. I was like always clicking left or right to try. Hey, after you just click right, it does it too. I hadn't right-clicked on it. Why hadn't I right-clicked on it? I'm an idiot. That's why. Yeah, if you just right-click on it, it does it. Okay. Yeah, it's one of those little things. It's just like I like to be able to position the map so I can see like where I'm going. Because like if I have to get up and go away from the computer for a second, I come back, I'm like, say at this room, I'm like, was I going over here or was I going over here? I don't remember. Oop. I painted to my torch. That's how we go crazy, folks. Ah, here we go. Now I can use a key. Sweet. What do I try and kill? Well, the dagger could potentially kill. Alright, if I do well enough. Try it! Ah, no. Yeah, see... Yeah, I realized that after I said that, but, like... I think it's like, to me it's like I just lose my place. Like, is this way I know, like, okay, I'm going in this direction for this reason. Or, like, if I do, like, I have my double this here, I'm like, why was I going back here? I don't understand. But by positioning the map, like, okay, this way. Or, like, when I'm doing, like, say this was, like, a loop, and I'm going a certain direction, I like to be able to just position it so I know, like, okay, I'm not going to cross over and travel this way. I'm going to go like this, and this loop, or, you know. I just, it's like OCD of me, I know. It should just, there's a blue arrow, I should just be happy with it. Nope. Who's worse hurt? They're both missing 4. I'm more worried about her. He has to heal. I could technically done 2 and 2, but Did I risk a crit? Nah. Let's try and take one out. And of course that's the one that has to have a turn first. Damn you. Yeah, I'm gonna try and pickaxe this one down. Oh, damn it. There we go. Yeah, normally my Gravedigger can sometimes beat him to the punch, so I was kind of hoping that was what was going to happen, but it didn't happen. See, that's what I was hoping, is that she's going to beat him to the punch. I think lunge is a better option here. Yeah, lunge is a better option.
This expedition at least promises success.
Alright. More treasure. Take off. Oh, I can't carry. Wow. You know, I'm gonna risk not getting this. I'd rather have the crest. Thank you. Yeah, it's a good game. Like I said, to be a great game, there's still more work that needs to be done, but it's a good game. Two fights. I think the boss is a special icon anyways. I really shouldn't do this fight, but why not? Ow. Oh, on disease charm. No, I don't want to put that on right now. Yeah, I never freaking use this stuff. So there. Never ever use this stuff. Alright. Yeah! That's my Gravedigger.
The match is struck. A
I love
blazing
my
star is born.
Random food check. That's why I get the food. Oh, I know what it's used for here and there. It's just that, honestly, you have such limited space. You know, I could be using it on ashes and stuff. If I did see that in a random stream, we could use it on ashes to get stuff and avoid poison and plague and stuff, but damn, I was really hoping I could have got him. Well, I can probably still take him out. Yeah, there we go. I don't know that. Orym might be able to answer you, and it's okay if you answer him, Orym. I'm not that anal about. There you go. Stun you, son of a bitch. You can just stand there and look funny. Yeah, I'm not that anal where I would be like, oh. Yeah. That's what I kind of figured, because I didn't even see where they would have a.
Death waits for the slightest lapse in concentration.
They'd have a place in the UI for it. So, I didn't think you could upgrade it. I was not expecting to be able to upgrade it at all. Alright, Crusader. Do your worst. Yes! That's what we like to see. And lives with just a little bit of HP and Knife in the Dark. It is, but I mean that's kind of the point though. It's like, this is realistic. Like, you're not gonna be able to carry like half the world on your back. You know, it's kind of realistic in that sense of like, you're gonna have to make a sacrifice. You're gonna have to pick whether you want to